Hi everyone, welcome back to 60 Seconds with Latasha Lamar, and today I am thrilled to be here with our special guest, Kate Quarfordt, and we're here in her studio, and she's going to share a little bit about it with us.
Well, I'm so happy to be here with you. Thank you for coming all the way to the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
Oh my God, of course.
One thing about this building that's really interesting is it used to be a munitions factory, and now it's filled with creatives. So I think that's really interesting. I think about that all the time, right? That this used to be a place where like violence was happening, and now people are like creating beautiful things and making meaning together. It's special, you know?
For sure, I couldn't agree with you more. Show me something amazing in here. I can't lie, I walked in and guys, I almost literally, my heart stopped. I was telling Kate, like, she's living my dream life right now. And I'm just so happy that you're allowing us to get a sneak peek at what's going on. And please, anything you wanna show us up close.
So these are pieces from a series that I've been working on for a few years now, and they're portraits of friends of mine, and I collaged them into this old book about skyscrapers. And I'm really interested in what happens when we take these buildings, you know, they're beautiful, architecture is gorgeous, but what happens when we take these buildings that have this symbolism, they carry this weight of kind of these male-coded values, right? Like hierarchy and dominance and competition and capitalism. And so I'm really interested in that transformation, like what happens when we transform these buildings into the bodies of women and non-binary people whose leadership really centers the collective, right? Like cooperation and how we are soft with one another and how that can be a strength too.
Wow, that message is so strong. Literally, I got goosebumps just listening to you talk about that. Wow. So I have two questions for you. We're gonna do one more time.
Okay.
My first question for you is, where are you?
So I'm here in the studio that I share with a beloved friend of mine for many years. So that's a really special connection that we share. And I'm in a threshold moment in my life. I've spent many, many years working primarily in arts education, which is always going to be my love. I'm always going to work with young people and teach and make creative things with them. And I'm really transitioning from being a teacher who made art to being an artist who teaches. And that feels like a really beautiful pivot right now at this point in my life.
Wow, you guys. So my next question for you is, where do you want to be?
Where do I want to be? So like I have a lot of big dreams as an artist. So I could tell you about like I want a residency and I want a solo show in New York and I want and when I think about your question really though, like I think about where do we want to be? Like let's think about us collectively, and I want us to be in a world where we're moving away from systems that oppress us, that separate us, that keep us fractured and separate from our bodies and separate from the earth. And I want us to be in a world where we believe in each other, where we stand for each other, where we can hold nuance, where we can really deeply listen. And that to me feels like a really generative future and a place that I want to be.
Yeah. What a special answer. Like, I can't imagine stepping outside of myself so much to answer that personally. And I think it really speaks volumes about your practice, about who you are as a person, about where you see the future. And quite frankly, I think that's so inspiring. And I know so many people are going to want to learn so much more about you. Where can we go to find out more about you?
So you can find me on Instagram, Kate Quarfordt, Quarfordt. It's a mouthful. And my website, which is the same, just my name.
What about your school? If we want to learn more about that, where can we go?
Yeah, so I am a co-founder of an arts-based middle school in Lower Manhattan called City School of the Arts. We work with kids in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, those like awkward middle school years where we're just like feeling all the feelings. And it's such a powerful time in young people's lives. Like talk about a threshold. It's a time where the arts and creativity and creative learning is just so, so important. So you can find more about that at cityschoolofthearts.org.
Let's believe in the future. Kate's leading the way. I'm right behind her, supporting you every step of the way. Thank you so much for sharing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.